Okay, first up is Attorney Hidnert. He's got two cases. We'll start with Juric, Juric.
Good morning.
Good morning. Is Mr. Hidnert there, please?
1 second, please.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, yes, he's currently on the phone right now. Would you like to leave him a message?
No, this is Judge Crown calling from court in Naples. He's on my docket, traffic court, 2 cases. Is there somebody who can cover for him?
You said in Naples?
Correct.
Okay, let me... you have the Zoom information so I can give it to the attorney?
It's not a Zoom hearing, it's a telephonic hearing.
Telephonic? Okay. Let me have the client's name for the defendant.
Marino Juric and Jose Martin. Are you still there?
Okay, yes, I have it here. You want the attorney's number so that you can give him the call, or you want me to give me your number so we can do this telephonically?
Okay, you can't just transfer me to the attorney?
He's not in the office.
Did you all not receive an email from my office within the last 2 weeks requesting the best phone number for this telephonic conference?
Give me 1 quick second.
Okay, hold on. I've got about a dozen other cases I need to address at 9:30. I'm going to hang up and I'll call you back within the next 20 minutes. Okay? Did you hear me? No.
Yes, hi, this is Scott Hidnert.
Mr. Hidnert, Rob Crown and Collier calling on traffic court. How are you today?
Good.
You've got 2 cases.
The other attorney was trying to get online and do the hearing that way.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you your 2 cases. One of them is Marino Juric, and that is a speeding ticket, and the offer is a withhold $200 plus costs.
Okay, I'll accept that.
All right, so ordered. And the next case is Jose Martin. Madam Clerk, this is 20 TR 23181. This is a proof of insurance case. You have provided proof. This case is dismissed. Thank you, Mr.
Great, thank you very much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Natalia, you good with those 2?
I'm good. Thank you.
All right, next up is Attorney Brandon Jones.
Good morning, Rhino Lawyers.
Good morning. Is Mr. Jones there, please?
May I ask who's calling?
Judge Crown in Naples.
Judge Crown in Naples. Is this for a case that is on a docket for today?
Yep, we're on that docket right now. It's traffic court.
Let me put you through to Zach. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Thanks for calling. We appreciate your patience. Please continue to hold, and we'll be with you in just a moment.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Is this Mr. Jones?
This is Mr. Amarcita. I'm the one that handles the cases.
You're an attorney with his office?
I am.
Okay, so you've got Matthew Peak. This is traffic court. Matthew Peak is here on a speeding ticket. I can tell you based on the speed and his record, the offer includes an adjudication of guilt. I can give you the whole offer, but my guess is you'll want a hearing.
Judge, if the court was willing to do a withhold, we can resolve it today. Otherwise, I think we'd probably have to have a hearing.
Okay.
I think I could claim that a pretrial with an adjudication.
All right, Madam Clerk, a hearing date for this case, please.
It will be March 10th at 1:30.
March 10th at 1:30, and that will be via Zoom.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye. Next up is Attorney Kogler. Three cases. And we'll start with Gonzalez.
Thank you for calling the law offices of Gordon Kogler. How may I help you?
Good morning. Is Mr. Kogler there, please?
I can transfer you over. Can I get your first and last name, please?
Rob Crown. I'm a judge in Collier County calling from traffic court.
So Rob Crown with the traffic court.
Correct?
And the reason for the call?
Because I'm a county court judge and I'm sitting in traffic court and he's on my docket.
Okay, can you hold?
Yep.
Connecting call.
Good morning, Judge. Gordon Kogler.
Mr. Kogler, good morning, sir. How are you today?
Doing okay for a Tuesday. Let's see if we can make 2022 a little bit better than last year.
Let's sure hope so. Well, you've got three cases with us today. I think you're going to say hearing on two of them. The first is Gonzalez, Kevin Gonzalez, and the offer includes an adjudication. Do you want to hear the rest?
Okay. We got the rest on Gonzalez or the other two people?
I'm sorry, that's kind of confusing. The rest of the offer, or based on the adjudication, do you just want a hearing?
Oh, we'll request a hearing, Judge.
Okay, so Kevin Gonzalez, 20 TR 27156. Madam Clerk, what would that date be for Mr. Kogler?
It will be March 10th at 1:30.
March 10th, 1:30 via Zoom.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
March 10th, 1:30.
And the next case I have with you is Brett Howard, 20 TR 28483.
Change of plea, respectfully requesting withhold.
My concern here is this is a careless driving with a crash. Give me just
Set it for trial, Judge, please.
Yeah, let's do a hearing. Madam Clerk, is it the same date and time?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, 310 at 1:30 for Howard. Maybe we can resolve your last case. That's Vera Estevez.
Change of plea, no contest, respectfully requesting a withhold.
Okay, the plea or your plea is accepted, and the sentence is a withhold 200 plus costs with 30 days to pay or enter into a payment plan.
Okay. I'm sorry, Judge. You said 30 days to pay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll do the 30 days to pay.
Or enter into a payment plan if your client needs more time.
Oh,
That's
okay,
perfectly
okay.
fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yes, accept the plea, Judge. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Kogler. Anything else for you?
That's it. Thank you, Judge. Appreciate it. Have a great day.
All right, you as well. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye. Okay, Madam Clerk, next is Attorney Levy on Alvarez.
Office of Jerry Berry, may I help you?
Good morning. Is Mr. Levy there, please?
Tell him who's calling.
Sure, Rob Crown.
Yes, sir. Just a moment.
Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is William Levy.
Mr. Levy, how are you today?
I'm well, Judge. How are you?
I am fine, thank you. I'm calling from traffic court. I've got one case with you this morning, Cristobal Alvarez.
That's correct, Your Honor. This is 20 TR 22186. Judge, we would be looking to resolve the case. I'm not sure, considering the nature of the offense, that it's appropriate to resolve today, but I would inquire if the court has a sentence that it would suggest or be offering.
I don't, only because of the nature of the offense with the accident and the fatality.
Sure, which is understandable.
And there is a witness list in this case. My inclination would be to set it for a hearing and see who shows up and whether anyone wants to make a statement before the court imposes a sentence.
Sure, that's understandable. I think that's kind of where we're at as well, Judge. There's a little bit of investigation we're going to be doing in regards to the citation and going out to the actual scene. There's no objection to setting for a hearing. I didn't expect it would get resolved this morning anyhow.
Well, let me ask you this, Mr. Levy, based on your representation about the investigation, do you want to continue to another morning docket before we set it for the afternoon so you can complete your investigation, or go directly to an afternoon docket?
Judge, I believe directly to an afternoon docket. The citation, when I said investigation, we have the Florida Highway Patrol homicide report, and when I refer to investigation, I just need to go out there to make sure there's some insignia in the roadway which may be potentially exculpatory to my client, but I need to take a look. It shouldn't take, we're not doing any substantial investigation.
Okay, let me ask Madam Clerk, would this go to 310 as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's when we've been setting them, Mr. Levy, 310 at 1:30. Does that give you enough time?
Yes, Judge, I believe that would be acceptable, yeah.
Okay, so Alvarez 20 TR 22186 is continued to the hearing docket 310 at 1:30.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. And I'll likely be having my client testify at that hearing as well, just to keep the court aware.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Mr. Levy. Have a great day.
You as well, Judge. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. All right, Madam Clerk, next is Attorney Menendez, 4 cases. Starting with Duffy.
Thanks for calling Ticket Fit. Please leave your name and number, and we'll return your call shortly. Hablamos español.
All right, I'll recall. Let's see. Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Fine. Is this Mr. Menendez?
Yeah, sorry, I literally saw the number, but like, uh-oh.
Yeah, no problem. This is Rob Crown. Thanks for calling me back so quickly.
No worries. Thank you. Yeah, I have 4 cases. And Happy New Year, by the way.
Thank you. Same to you. And you do have 4 cases. The first one is Duffy, 20 TR 29514.
Yes, it's 109 and 70. We'll go ahead and there's no, we can't amend that to 29, right? That would have to go to trial for that.
Well, yeah, that would have to come from the officer. And so on your 4, I'm prepared to make you an offer on all 4 if you want to hear it and then decide whether to accept it or set a hearing.
Okay.
So my offer on Duffy is an adjudication, $300 fine, plus costs, and a 4-hour course.
Okay, so that one has adjudication, you said?
Yes, that's an adjudication. Would you prefer a hearing?
All right, yeah, let's go ahead and set that one.
You might get the amendment from the officer, so it makes sense to try. So, Madam Clerk, are we on all 4 of these? Would we be going to 310?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Menendez, the date would be March 10th at 1:30 via Zoom. Does that work for you?
Perfect.
All right, so that's Duffy 310. Your next one is Gonzalez, Ludmilla Gonzalez, 20 TR 29650. I can't offer you a withhold in that case. It would be a withhold 200 plus costs.
We'll take that one, Your Honor.
All right, and your client has 30 days to either pay or enter into a payment plan if she needs more time.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right. Your next case is Aurelian, Wind Aurelian, 20 TR 29507. This one's also an adjudication. I think you'd prefer a hearing.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and set that one.
Madam Clerk, are you good, by the way?
I'm good.
Okay.
And for this, we're gonna use also the March 10th at 1:30 date.
All right, very good. So Aurelian is also set for hearing March 10th at 1:30. And the last case with Mr. Menendez is Perez Gutierrez, which is another withhold. So that's a withhold, 200 plus costs.
Perfect. We'll take that, Your Honor.
2 out of 4 is not bad.
But
Mr.
not bad.
Menendez.
Not bad for the year.
All right, I think
Thank
that's...
you, as always.
Yes, sir. Thanks. Have a good day.
Take care.
All right, bye-bye. Okay, next up is Attorney Moffitt.
Okay.
Natalia, you good?
I'm good.
Okay. And Mr. Moffitt has 3 cases. We'll start with Matthews.
Morning, Your Honor.
Mr. Moffitt, good morning, sir. How are you?
Just fine, Judge, and you?
I'm fine, thank you. 3 tickets, starting with Rhonda Matthews.
Yeah, Judge, this is a passenger not seatbelted. Looking at her record, looks like the last entry was from 2012. Requesting a withhold in court cost.
I can come very close to that. I can offer you a withhold. Yeah, withhold and costs. All right, and 30 days to pay.
Thank you, sir.
All right, yes, sir. Next case, you have 2 actually with Michael Meltzer. I'd like to take 26007 first. That's the speeding ticket.
Judge, not the best record we've ever seen. Is there anything that you would offer that would involve a withhold?
Not based on his priors. It is an adjudication, or I can set it for hearing.
Let's go ahead and set it for a hearing, Judge.
Now, before we give you the date, what about his second case, the companion case? Do you want to keep them together, or do you? I can offer you on that case. My offer would be a withhold, $100 fine plus costs. Or we.
Judge, let's accept that on the seatbelt, and we'll set the speeding ticket for a hearing.
Okay, so Madam Clerk, let's go back over that on the speeding ticket. That's 20 TR 26007. Are we still setting for March 10th?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Moffitt, 1:30 via Zoom. Does that work for you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so that's the speeding ticket. And Madam Clerk, he's accepted the offer in 20 TR 28571. That's a withhold, 100 plus costs. All right, Mr. Moffitt, I believe that's it for you.
Thank you, Judge. Have a great day.
You as well. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye. And next up is Ruth Orange. And she has 3 cases, all with the same person. Now we're getting an answering machine, so we'll skip her and go to Michael Rahab. Well, let me try that number again. Just reviewing the file to make sure I'm calling the right number, and I am. And it just didn't go through. I'm going to try one more time. Okay, so that completes our first reading of the 9:30 docket. We've got 2 attorneys left who did not answer. That's Mrs. Orange, Mr. Rahab. I'll try each of them one more time, going back to Mrs. Orange.
Happy New Year, Judge Crown.
Happy New Year, Mrs. Orange. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm in traffic court. I've got 3 cases with you. Same person, Joel Floriel.
Yes. The first, okay, so we have 20 TR 24484, 85, and 86.
Yes.
With respect to 84 for proof of insurance, I did file the proof of insurance. I'd be asking for a dismissal on that.
Let me review your filing. So it looks like he had it effective June 5th. He just didn't have it with him.
Correct.
Okay, so I agree that's been remedied. So 20 TR 24484, Madam Clerk, proof of insurance. That case is dismissed. All right, and you've got a passenger on the exterior.
Yes, Your Honor. The 24485. I reviewed Mr. Floriel's driving record. He doesn't have any prior citations. I don't know if the court is able to making this additional warning.
No, I'm not thinking about a warning. I'm thinking about an adjudication based on the extreme danger involved. I think the best to do today would be to set it for a hearing on that ticket.
Okay, the court's not inclined to do a withhold the traffic school?
No. Not without hearing from some of the other folks involved. The ticket indicates that this we've got somebody standing on a lowered tailgate while the driver is driving over 55 miles an hour. Extremely dangerous. So no, I'm not inclined to offer a withhold.
Okay, for hearing, Your Honor.
All right, Madam Clerk, is this still March 10th?
Yes, Your Honor.
In this case again is 20 TR 24485. That is set for a hearing on March 10th at 1:30 via Zoom. The last case is 20 TR 24486. Has he remedied this registration?
I did, Your Honor, and I filed that as well.
All right, let me review it here. Excuse me. All right, so this case, Madam Clerk, 20 TR 24486 is dismissed. And I believe that's it for you, Mrs. Orange.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too. Bye-bye. All right, last attorney on the 9:30 docket is Mr. Rahab. Let's try and call him again. All right, Madam Clerk.
Okay.
I show one case with Mr. Rahab. That's Gilberto Esquivel, 20 TR 30347. Let's continue that to another morning docket, please.
Okay, we're going to continue to the 2-9 at 9 o'clock.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
We have 7 minutes. I'll call you back at 10 o'clock.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
hold of him. 1 second.
Thank you.
Ready.
All right, we're going to start with Attorney Ramey. Defendant Aguiar.
Office.
Good morning. Is Mr. Ramey there, please?
Let me try and get a hold of him. 1 second.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry, I can't get a hold of him right now. Is this about a Zoom hearing?
No, it's about a telephonic hearing in traffic court.
A telephonic hearing?
Yes.
Okay. Did you try his cell phone already, the 786-554?
Did you provide that to my JA? When
That's usually what I send your yes, that's usually what I send your assistant.
Well, give it to me again, please.
786-554-6623.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Forwarded to an automatic voice.
Next up is Attorney Rose, Daniel Rose.
Hello?
Hello, is this Attorney Rose?
Speaking.
This is Judge Crown calling in Naples from traffic court. How are you today?
Hey, good. How are you? I apologize. Do I have a hearing with you? Because it's not on my calendar, but I appreciate the call. Do we have a hearing today?
We do have a hearing on Steve LaFarve. This is not an evidentiary hearing. It's a pretrial for traffic court. I'm not.
Okay.
Do you recall this case? This is a crash with injury.
Okay. The witnesses. Let me just see if can I resolve it? It's a CDL license. That's my real only concern.
No, we're not going to resolve it today. Not with the crash and injury. I'd rather set it for a hearing and give everyone a chance to testify if they want to.
I understand, Your Honor, and I really appreciate your courtesy. I have a to be determined date on my notes here for this case.
Okay.
I didn't even have a court hearing, so I apologize. I'll make sure I check with the docket
No problem.
and make sure I appear for the hearing.
Well, no problem. Somebody in your office contacted us with a phone number, so it worked out just fine.
Oh, you know what it was, and you know what I put 114. Unfortunately, and I'm not going to use the excuse, I had COVID from the 15th till yesterday, so I just got my 2 negatives back. So it's been a rough month. I probably did respond, but like I said, I did have brain fog issues. It's not an excuse, but I do apologize, and you are correct.
Okay,
That is my fault.
no
But
problem.
thank you. I will be at trial. I'll make sure.
You sound better. Are you feeling better?
I'm absolutely better. I got lucky. I got it on the 6th, I think, and then the 15th, I took a test finally. I've been very careful. My parents are healthy and elderly, and my girlfriend, we have a small child, so we have she has immunodeficiency, so I went in quarantine for the whole time.
Good.
I took tests. I did everything the right way. The good news is I only had loss of taste and smell and just foggy memory. Like I threw checks out for clients. So, you know, I try to make it work. I'd come in my office very late, like 3, 4 a.m. to actually get stuff done that was needed, but it wasn't a good idea, to be honest. But I'm healthy and I'm happy and I'm fine, and, you know, I did it the right way.
That's
so
what
I can
counts.
take solace with that. So
I'm glad you're feeling better. So that's great.
And-
No problem today. We'll just give you a hearing date.
okay, so can you give it to me now, or do I have to wait for it?
No, we can give it to you right now, Madam Clerk. Is
Oh,
it still
awesome.
March 10th?
Fantastic.
Yes, Your Honor.
So the hearing will be March 10th at 1:30 via Zoom.
I'll be there. I'll let the client know. March 10, 2020, 1:30 is in my computer. Thank you so much, Judge. I
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
your courtesy on that, and I apologize. Thank you again. Happy New Year.
You too, Mr. Rose. Thank you.
I'll take care. Thanks.
Bye-bye. Next up is Attorney Somera. And he's got Albert Wilk.
Good morning, this is Jessica Samara.
Good morning, Mrs. Somera. This is Rob Crown calling in Naples. How are you today?
I'm fine, Judge. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. Are you handling the traffic docket?
Yes, Judge, I am, and I believe we just have one for you to consider today, Mr. Wilk, Albert Wilk.
Yes, Wilk, 20 TR 29519. Would you like to hear an offer?
I would, Judge.
All right, the offer is a withhold of adjudication, $150 fine plus costs, and he would have 30 days to pay or enter into a payment plan if he needs more time.
The one question I have, Judge, we would like to accept that. He lives in New York. Would you be able to give 60 days to pay? I need to get in touch with him. And
No, it's 30 days really just to make sure he contacts the clerk. If he needs,
Okay.
and if all he has to do within 30 days is contact them to initiate a payment plan, and then it can extend out even beyond 60. But
understood, Judge. I'll get in touch with him today. Thank you so much.
very good. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye. All right, next up is Attorney Solti. And he's got Matone.
This is Ryan Salt.
Mr. Salt, this is Rob Crown calling from Naples Traffic Court. How are you today?
Good, Judge. How are you doing?
I'm doing just fine, thank you. I do have just one case with you today, Luciana Matone.
Yes, sir. Just looking to change plea, no contest, and seeking withhold, Your Honor.
All right, let me make you the offer, and you tell me if you want to accept it. It is
Okay.
a withhold, so it'd be a withhold of adjudication, a $25 fine plus costs. And the reason I do the fine is the costs equal 103. So the total
Yep.
monetary would be the same as the face value of the ticket, but it's a withhold.
Okay. Very good. Accept the offer.
Okay,
No
so
contest.
thank you, Mr. Salt.
Thank you. Take care. Have a good
All right,
day.
you as well. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Next is Mitchell Frank, Attorney Frank, on Alberto Taborda.
Hello. Can I help you?
Hello, is this Attorney Frank?
Yes.
This is Judge Crown calling from Naples Traffic Court. How are you
How
today?
you doing? Good. I was just speaking to your Che Hay because I didn't know if I ever gave you a phone number. I was just looking at the email. But we're here.
Yeah, we're here now. You did not, but I used the phone number on your notice of appearance and hope for the best.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That worked.
You-
All right. Alberto Taborda.
Yes. Would you like an offer?
Yeah, before you make the offer, I know the record doesn't look that great, but I just wanted to point out the guy's 65 years old, so he's been driving for a while, probably from some other state, and he was born on Christmas.
Well,
So what would be that? That helps.
so he's had a busy couple of weeks.
Yeah, well, 16 and 19, 2016, 2019. You can avoid the points. I would like to resolve it today.
We can avoid the points if he's willing to do a school. So my offer would be a withhold, 200 plus costs, and a 4-hour course.
Yeah, we can do that. You'll enjoy it.
All right, so ordered. Thank you, Mr. Frank.
What is the time? The time limit on that?
The
Is
time
it 90 days at least?
It could be 90 days, but what he's got to do is I say 30 days to do one of two things: either pay in full, or at least contact the clerk within 30 days and enter into a payment plan, which can extend months.
All right, but the 30 days is also, if he doesn't do that, applied to the school also, correct?
Correct. He's got to get that done within 30
Okay.
days.
All right, then, we will accept your offer.
All right, so ordered. Thank you, sir.
All right, you're welcome.
Have a good day. Bye. All right, Attorney Unger is next. We'll start with Cutie, his first client.
You're in college. How can I help you?
Good morning. Is Mr. Unger there, please?
I'm not sure. I'll gladly check for you. What is your name?
Judge Crown?
Judge Crown. Okay. And what courthouse is this?
Naples?
Collier. Okay, just one moment.
All right.
And is it for him to log on now?
It's not a log on, it's a telephonic. All I need him to do is pick up.
Okay, hang on a moment.
The tweet from Unger and College tells you a trend. Finding for your about.
Okay.
Good morning, this is Kevin.
Mr. Unger, this is Rob Crown. How are you today?
Hi, Judge. I guess I was waiting for Zoom. Am I wrong?
Mr. Unger, I'm sorry I had a bad audio connection there. I didn't catch everything you just said.
Oh, I said I was waiting. I've been in the queue waiting on for Zoom, and I decided to use my ID number. Maybe I'm in the wrong Zoom. I'm sorry, I'm late.
No, you're not late. I just called you. You're set on the 10 o'clock docket, so we're right on time. I'm not sure about Zoom. For my private attorney traffic docket, pretrial conference docket, I always do telephonic. I don't do Zoom because I'm just going to make you some offers, and you can either accept them or not. If not, we'll set it for hearing. So I don't use Zoom for that.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Okay, so you do have.
Would you like to address first?
Yeah, the first one I want to address is Gustavo Cutie, 20 TR 29527. And I can make you the offer.
Can I have the file?
Pardon me?
I would like the offer, please, not the same.
The offer does include an adjudication of guilt. I can give you the rest of the offer unless you're just going to tell me you want it set for a hearing.
Yeah, unfortunately, if there's no possibility he put 12 hours of school, then I have to set it for trial.
Right. And I'm not, yeah, so we'll set it for a hearing based on the speed and his record. Madam Clerk, is it March 10th?
Yes, Your Honor, at 1:30.
So it's March 10th at 1:30. Now the hearings, the evidentiary hearings, Mr. Unger, are on Zoom. So you'll be receiving login credentials for that hearing later on. Okay, your next case.
And the exact offer was an adjudication.
I didn't finish because I assumed you were going to request. Well, although it's not, you can't really tell him for sure that's the offer because the next judge at the hearing may not be me. And I don't know what the next judge is going to say about the offer. The next judge is not committed to my offer, my pretrial offer. So it's not really necessarily going to be the same thing. It might be better for your client or not.
I respectfully understand. Okay, Judge, I get it.
Okay, so your next case is Johnson. And that is Connie Johnson, 20 TR 27750. The offer in this case is a withhold of adjudication, $150 fine plus court costs.
Okay, they didn't put that on my queue. Can you do that case last, and I'll have my staff pull it up for me?
Sure.
Is that okay, Judge?
Of course. The name again is Connie Johnson.
the case number, please?
20 TR 27750.
Connie Johnson.
Right.
Okay. Okay, we'll look at the phone.
Excuse me.
Okay.
All right, your next case is Jason Lopez Elver.
Got it.
And that one is also an adjudication based on the speed.
I understand. And there's no 12 hours of school for a withhold, Judge, higher fines and costs?
No, sir. So Lopez Elver is also set for hearing on March 10th at 1:30.
Okay, 3:10 at 1:30 p.m. Okay.
Yes, sir. All right. Your next case is, you've got two cases with Junior Lewis. Madam Clerk, I want to start with 20 TR 14740. That's a driving on a suspended license. Mr. Unger, I know he has fixed it, and so that case is dismissed. Madam.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Madam Clerk, did you get that case number?
Yes, Your Honor, that's the 14740.
Yes, 14740.
Thank you.
All right, and the next case with Junior Lewis is case number 20 TR 14737. That's a speeding ticket, and the offer is a withhold 150 plus costs.
All right, we accept.
All right, thank you. The next case with Mr. Unger is Mikel Perez, 20 TR 26071. And that offer is also a withhold 150 plus costs.
All right, we accept.
Okay. And the next case with Mr. Unger is Brian Vasquez, 20 TR 25357. The offer here is a withhold of adjudication, $150 fine plus costs, and a 4-hour course.
Okay, we accept.
And that takes us back to Cutie. Do you need a minute for that one?
I haven't, Judge. Thank you for being patient with me.
Sure. And it's
So
not,
on Connie Johnson?
yes, not Cutie. It's on Johnson. I'm sorry. Connie Johnson. Yes, sir.
Oh, I thought you were referring to my handsome looks, Judge. Is that not true?
Well, if only I could see you, Mr. Unger. But yeah, Connie Johnson. Connie Johnson is,
We like the offer, Judge.
sure, it's a withhold 150 and costs.
We accept, Judge.
And I believe that's all of your cases today, Mr. Unger. All right.
Judge, happy and a healthy new year to you and your staff. Thank you for calling today.
Yes,
Have
sir.
a big day.
Thank you, sir. You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Natalia. Oh, we have one recall, don't we? Alexander Ramey. Let's see, I called him. That was actually the first one on the 10 o'clock docket. Did not get through. I'll try again. That's the one actually we got through to the office, and she gave me a cell phone. I called the cell phone and got the answering machine.
Forwarded to an automatic voice
Same
message.
thing. Okay, so neither one worked. So, again, this is Attorney Ramey. The defendant is Pablo Aguiar. Case number 20 TR 29605. Madam Clerk, let's continue that to another morning docket, please.
Okay, I'm gonna put this on January 20th at 9 o'clock.
All right, thank you. And that completes our 10 o'clock docket. We'll be in a recess. I'll call you back at 10:30 to begin that docket.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Let's see, 10:30, we're going to start with Simon Morales. I believe he's got counsel covering for him, Richard Petrick. So I'll call Mr. Petrick on Mr. Morales's 5 cases. Starting with Dominguez Diaz.
How do you spell the attorney's last name?
P-E-T-R-Y-K.
Good morning, Attorney Petrick, Santa's office.
Good morning. I'm sorry, did you say this is Attorney Petrick?
Yes, sir.
Good morning. This is Judge Crown calling from Naples. How are you today?
I'm great, Judge. How are you today, sir?
I am fine, thank you. I'm told you're covering for Mr. Morales.
I am. He's tied up, and so he enlisted my help.
All right. Very good. So we've got 5 cases. I'm prepared to make you offers in these 5 cases, starting with Dominguez Diaz.
Okay.
The offer, Lisber Dominguez Diaz. Do you see that one?
Yes, sir. I got it. Yeah, they put probably backwards, so it doesn't matter. I found it.
Okay. And he is a 20 TR 27496. The offer is a withhold, $200 fine plus costs, and a 4-hour course.
Can you give him money and no driving school?
Let me look again here. No, not with his record. I think it would be helpful. He's got some recent priors.
Okay. Can you go on the next one? Let me text Mr. Morales so he can give me some insight.
Sure.
He has specific notes, so.
Yeah, no problem. We'll come back to him.
Thank you.
Okay, so the next one is Pena Castro. Darbus Pena Castro,
yes.
20 TR 28379. And the offer here is a withhold, $250, and costs.
They want set for trial.
Set it for trial?
Yes, sir.
All right, Madam Clerk, are we still using March 10th?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so the hearing date for Darbus Pena Castro, 20 TR 28379 is March 10th at 1:30. And Mr. Petrick, that will be via Zoom.
Via Zoom. Okay, 1:30 via Zoom. Thank you, Judge.
Yes, sir. Next is Rodriguez Fuentes, 20 TR 29487. David Rodriguez Fuentes. And I've got the offer here as a withhold.
That's David Rodriguez. Yes, that's acceptable, Judge. Please, thank you.
All right, so ordered. Madam Clerk, you good?